preferred sources. I love this feature. Why? Because finally you have a way of staying connected with your audience on search. So basically, when people already know your brand, you've invested time and effort in building a relationship with people, right? With your audience. You want to make sure they stay connected to you on other platforms because that's useful for you. And, it helps maintain this relationship. So you send them to like your page on Facebook, you send them to follow you on Twitter, you send them your newsletter, and so on, right? So now you can also have this same vibe or same type of relationship with your audience on Google via the preferred sources feature. So if you're not familiar with the feature, so this feature is basically the option for the users to click on a button and select you as preferred sources. And that means that they're going to see more of you in search. You are a preferred source for them. They want to see more of you. So here's the thing. This was first for news publishers and specifically for the top stories carousel. If you search for a news query, any news query, you get those top stories. And that feature was basically for publishers of that type of content, news, right? So this changed. Now it's available for everyone, which is, I think this is great news. I know some people think, oh, they're just trying to get, yes, it's not perfect. This is not what we want from Google. We want them to factor in or have it part of their system to say, okay, how are we going to compensate those publishers that were using their content in AI, in our AI features? That would be a better approach. Okay, but okay, we'll take anything at this point, right? So, and also because there's a lot of speculation after Google's last I/O, and okay, what's going to happen in search? Are people still going to click? And one of the things that really annoyed me, there's this blog Elizabeth Reed wrote, which talks about, the what's happening in search based on the I/O 2026. And one of the things that really, really annoyed me there is that they are talking about here in the beginning, AI Mood has surpassed 1 billion monthly users with queries more than doubling every quarter since launch, right? So, because people realized how much more search can do for them, they're searching more than ever before. So much so that last quarter we saw queries reach an all-time high. Okay, so people are searching way more than they ever searched. Great. Did we as publishers and as content creators see that reflected in our traffic? Are we seeing queries that used to bring 100 clicks bringing 200 clicks, for example? No, right? So this is really annoying. And back to our topic of preferred sources, I'm not saying it's a perfect solution. I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. But it is what all we have right now, right? So, yeah, let's dive into this. So, there are more interesting news is that now you can use this feature to influence your visibility in Google AI Mode and AI overviews, because this is obviously one of those things that we are trying to figure out all the time. Hey, how do you get into those? And we look at the overlap between search results and being cited. So this is a shortcut here. If getting visibility in Google AI Mood and Google AI Overviews is important to you, which I'm assuming yes, preferred sources is definitely something you need to implement on your website. Um, okay, so you see this here small button here, this plus, if you click on it, that's what preferred sources is. And I want to show you here how it works. So on Search Engine Roundtable, they have it. I think it's at the homepage. Let's go to the homepage. Yeah. If you scroll down here, you see add us as preferred source. If you click on this, you go to something like this. Your website is already pre-filled and all users need to do is just select your website. So this can also be, let's see if I'm here. Oh, perfect. I'm here. So I'll be adding this over the weekend on my website. Great news. Yeah, so this is basically what happens. And if you're wondering how you can implement this on your website, is it's very, very simple. Uh, all you need to do is add this URL and add your website here, whatever your website is, and add this as a button or as a text, right? As a clickable text, anchor text, and then link or a button, like the example we saw on Search Engine Roundtable here, right? And then there's also follow us on Google News, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, I mean, at this point, we'll take whatever Google gives us, and I hope you found this useful. Go implement preferred sources, and see you next video. Bye.